Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get this done. Let's sell some product.
That's right.
Let's move some product.
Let's save the fucking planet, man. Go for it.
All right, super. So for the first segment, I'm going to talk about the history of Stormwater One, and then I'm going to do a little background about Andrew Demers. So Stormwater One started in 2007. Wasn't the ideal time to...
I screwed up. You were off-center just a touch, and I adjusted right as you did your intro. Ready?
Okay.
And I want to make sure that you stood up just a little bit straighter, too, so I didn't have much headroom. There we go. Yeah, when you started talking, you literally stood up like just this much straighter, and I lost it. All right, go for it.
All right, super. So the first thing we're going to do is a segment on the history of Stormwater One. So Stormwater One, we started Stormwater One in 2007. It was not exactly the best time to start a business, just before the economic demise of the country in 2008. And we just kind of skipped along the bottom there for a couple years. And in 2012, I purchased the company from the remaining founder. And we rebuilt everything from the ground up, all of the operations, the staff. We moved the company from Arkansas to Connecticut, and we started anew. It was really exciting times going into a new building and just starting a company over again. The company was very organic in nature from the beginning, and we...
Just one. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right, go for it.
All right, super. Well, I appreciate you inviting me up here to do this chat. I seriously do. This is great. So Stormwater One started in 2007. It was right at that peak of construction, but it was also just before the decline of the economy, when the housing bubble burst. We started Stormwater One. We started Stormwater One in 2007, which not exactly the best time to start a company, and they say timing is everything. Well, that was terrible timing. In 2008, obviously, we had the Great Recession that hit us here in this country, and we had a hard time staying afloat. We really did. We were a very small company, starting a company literally by Google searching how to start an LLC. But I had two great founding partners that were civil engineers with Walmart, and they were both responsible for starting their national stormwater compliance program. So we had a great team of subject matter experts in order to develop the curriculum, and we did. We got a great start to the school starting, and we went from there. In 2008, we had the unfortunate demise of the economy, and we skipped along the bottom, but we were able to stay afloat because we had some great clients of ours that were in consent decrees, unfortunately, with the EPA and the Department of Justice. And those Clean Water Act violations required them, under this consent order, to provide training to all of their staff, their subcontractors, and so on. And we were able to deliver a great product that was very efficient to train everyone, and that was that online training for construction stormwater management. It was very good for us because we had long-term contracts with these very large organizations, but from a daily sales, from people coming in and really caring about stormwater as a topic matter, it wasn't so much. In 2012, as the company progressed, in 2012, I found myself as the sole owner, and I wasn't originally from the stormwater industry. I'm not an environmental engineer. I actually came from the healthcare industry, but I was looking for an opportunity to really give my soul and my passion to something. And when I learned about stormwater management, I realized from that point on that this is where I was going to spend my life, and it became my social endeavor to try and create a positive impact and leave a legacy behind when it is all said and done. I worked in Boston as a registered cardiovascular invasive specialist. It's a cardiac technical role within the cardiac cath lab. I've worked in all academic facilities within the Boston and in the Northeast, and it was great. We were It was a very exciting time because I was on call as a critical care environment. We were working on critical patients from pediatrics all the way up through adults. And we would have heart attack folks come in the middle of the night, and a lot of CPR, a lot of ripping open packages. It was a critical care environment. So it was exciting, and it was a great way to spend my 20s. But as I progressed, I went back to school, got a business degree, and I started working for a large medical device manufacturer called Medtronic. I worked with Medtronic for 7 years as a sales rep. Did very well, but it was a very demanding job which required a lot more of my family time than I really wanted to commit. So at that point, I was looking for an entrepreneurial opportunity to get off the road. I was traveling 52,000 miles a year. I was in hotels 2-3 nights a week and just away from my family. And having a new family at that time, it was just time to get off the road. So my sister, who was a civil engineer and working for Walmart at the time, presented the topic or the opportunity around stormwater management and creating training for folks who are in consent decrees. A consent decree is a legal order that comes through for a company that gets nabbed for a Clean Water Act violation, and they have to consent to a list of promises to the Department of Justice and the EPA. And one of those opportunities, or one of those lists on that list, is training. So these individuals who get nabbed with a Clean Water Act violation are obligated to provide training to all of their staff and contractors on stormwater management during construction activity. That curriculum includes the history of the NPDES permitting program, erosion control, sediment control, pollution prevention, how to inspect a construction site, and the components of a compliant stormwater pollution prevention plan, also known as a SWIP. The opportunity for us to be able to put this in an online format was really beneficial to these organizations because it was just a very efficient way to get a large number of individuals trained in a very efficient manner, but also to document that training activity as a whole. We were able to create reports on demand, and those reports were sent to the Department of Justice as part of that consent order on a quarterly basis. And we still have a lot of clients that are in consent orders who are doing the same exact thing. They're using our reports that comes out of our university, or excuse me, our school, and they send them over to the Department of Justice on a quarterly basis.
And go for it.
All right. Stormwater One is an occupational trade school. We're based in Meriden, Connecticut, and we report back and are audited by the Office of Higher Education here in Connecticut. Stormwater One is an occupational trade school here in Meriden, Connecticut. I don't want to say here in Meriden, Connecticut.
Yeah, so located in Meriden, Connecticut?
Yeah. Stormwater One is a private occupational trade school in Meriden, Connecticut. We have been in operation for a little over a decade now, and our specialty is really developing online curriculum. We specifically develop, the majority of our curriculum is specifically developed for stormwater management. We have a large team of instructional designers that work with our clientele to develop training. They also develop our curriculum for our in-house use. The course authoring team is composed of mostly instructional designers, but we also have graphic artists that support that endeavor. We also have videographers that help support those projects. And we develop everything using the ADDIE model. So ADDIE is an ADDIE, which stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
Stand up real straight. Go for it.
Stormwater One is a private occupational trade school located in Meriden, Connecticut. Our school is operated under the, I don't think we can say oversight. I don't think we can even mention Office of Higher Education. I think I'm just going to go with a private occupational trade school.
Yeah, located in Meriden, Connecticut.
Yeah. Stormwater One is a private occupational trade school located in Meriden, Connecticut. We mostly stick to online delivery of stormwater management training, and that training, all of that curriculum is developed in-house by our instructional design team. Our instructional design team also develops training for other organizations. We have developed a lot of training for those who are in consent decrees and need specific training regarding their policies and procedures around their stormwater management program. We develop training for Bmp manufacturers, as well as folks, I don't even want to say that. Dang. I can tell someone about my company in 30 seconds. I don't have to continue to just say, Ian.
All right. All right, so who is Stormwater One?
Stormwater One is an occupational trade school located in Meriden, Connecticut.
What does Stormwater One do? What do you offer?
Stormwater One offers, Stormwater One develops online curriculum for stormwater management. We specifically stick to that topic matter of stormwater management. We develop online curriculum regarding stormwater management. We have an in-house instructional design team that develops our curriculum using the ADDIE model. ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation. The course authoring process is very easy when you're working with Stormwater One. We have an extensive, over a decade worth of experience developing online curriculum.
Can you do that one again? We have over a decade.
Okay, yep.
Go for it.
Starting right with that.
Yeah, just go. We have over a decade.
We have over a decade of experience developing online curriculum for stormwater management.
Boom.
The first step in the process is analysis. What we'll do is we'll take all of your educational assets, whether that's sales material, whether that's training via PowerPoint, we'll take videos that you'll have, we look at three-dimensional graphics, we'll look at detail sheets, take all of the assets that we would have in order to develop this training. We'll also take whatever Stormwater One has, and we'll put that into the pile, and we'll analyze exactly what the project would look like and what assets we have. From that, we go into the design process, and the design process is really like, what do we want this training to look like? What are the learning objectives? What do we want this learner to get out of this training? We then look at all of those assets we accumulated during the analysis process, and we put it together, and we start really formulating what that training is going to look like, feel like, and then we look at what we're missing. We do that gap analysis. If we need video, we'll go out and shoot video. If we need specific three-dimensional graphics, we'll get those. Whatever is missing, we'll end up filling that in order to create that storyboard that's specific to those learning objectives. We'll also design the examination process, and we'll always look at how that content is integrated along with the ultimate objective of that. It's terrible. Then we'll enter into the development. From design, we then go into development. We start developing the process. From design, we then bring the project into the development phase. The development phase really develops that training, and we program that training using specific course authoring software that would play on a learning management system, or what we call the online university. The developer will take all of the assets that we have accumulated during the analysis and design phase, and they will look at our storyboards and put it together, assemble it exactly the way that we decided on during that analysis and design. We will take that development, during the development phase, we are recording professional audio. We are syncing that audio along with the visuals that we have. We add text to graphics. We also are developing that, that training asset in a course player that will have a resource tab. You can download resources directly from the training. If we are in the training, if we are mentioning a specific resource, we'll also let them know that you can click on the resource tab and download that asset. They will move through this training in a linear fashion typically, and then when they complete that training, it'll unlock it. I don't even want to. I want to do the development again.
Sure. Do you want to be that specific? Maybe it could be just something as simple as we develop interactive.
Yeah. It's an interactive training, interactive course.
Interactive training.
We then develop that interactive course based on our analysis and design decisions.
Yeah, I think if you get too specific, one thing people will hold you to it. Oh, well, we want that.
Yeah.
It's not appropriate for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just interactive based on your needs and our analysis kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think. I know it's. I don't know, but.
Yeah. It's an and that's exactly what it is. It's an interactive course, online course. Once we move from the analysis and design phase, we enter into the development phase. Our instructional design team will then develop an interactive online course that is from analysis and design, we then enter into the development phase of our ADDIE model. The instructional design team will develop that interactive course based on the design that we decided upon. So once we've completed the design phase, we then go into development. And that's where our instructional design team will develop your course using the parameters that we set during design. It's a very interactive course. I'm just going to say interactive course right out of the gate. Once we move out of the design phase, we go into the develop. We stumble on ourselves. All right, here it comes. This one, just go right to the end, right here, and once we leave the design phase, we enter into the development phase. The development phase is where our instructional designer will take our assets that we created in the design phase, and then we enter our design phase. Well, I don't know why I'm getting tripped up on this. I'm trying to make it as short as possible.
Well, it's tough because I guarantee you've done this thousands of times flawlessly, but the red light gets people. You know what I mean? There's something about it.
All right, here it comes.
Yep, go for it.
So once we complete the design phase, we enter into development. That's where our instructional design team will develop your interactive course based on the parameter set during design. After the development phase, we enter into implementation. Implementation is where we actually launch this into your own personal university or launch it onto the Stormwater One University. We use the word university interchangeably with learning management system, as well as e-campus. I just wanted to get that out of there just in case you need it. Yeah. After development, we then enter into implementation. The implementation process is where we put the course up on the learning management system, which is also known as your online university or e-campus. The implementation phase is where we deliver this training and how we deliver this training to the learner. Once it's on the learning management system and it's implemented, we then go into the final phase, which is an ongoing evaluation of how the learner interacts with the course. We look at how much time, we look at Within evaluation, we're looking at how the learner interacts with the course. So the learning management system gives us the ability to look at how long learners have been in the course. We look at course evaluations, looking at if they get a question wrong, why are they getting it wrong. We're really drilling down on those analytics that allow us to improve the course. From development, we go into implementation. Implementation is where we place your course up online for consumption.
Hold on a second, let me get that airplane chance to. I know it sounds ridiculous, but like, in this little room. Come on, thanks. Okay, thank you, great.
Super. All good?
Yep.
All right. Once we've completed our development phase, we enter into implementation. Once we exit the development phase, we enter implementation. Implementation is where we set our interactive courses up in the learning management system, or what we call our e-campus, or an online university, and that's where it's housed. So after that course has been developed, you have to place it into a platform. That platform is where we implement, so that's the implementation. After we exit the development phase, then we go into implementation. Implementation is where we place the course up on the learning management system. The learning management system affords us the ability to measure and monitor all the activities of the learner. We know where the learner is taking the course from IP address. We know how long learners have been in the course, where they've accessed the course, where they've exited the course, how long they've been in the course. And this is where we get all of our reporting from. The learning management system generates your unique certificate ID, sets expiration dates, and so on. Within the implementation phase, we're also simultaneously evaluating the course, which is the 5th phase of our ADDIE model of instructional design. The evaluation is where we look at the feedback from the learner, and then we can make adjustments based on that feedback that we get from the learner. I guess that's about it, really. All right.
I think that could be it at the end, really. And this is the phase where we get our feedback from the learner to see how they're, I don't know if the right word's but see how they.
To publish our next edition.
Yeah.
Implementation, evaluation.
Sure.
So from implementation, we then enter our 5th phase and final phase, which is evaluation. The evaluation is where we take learner feedback and we're able to make decisions on the next edition of the course. There's no such thing as perfect training. We're always striving for that, but we will use that evaluation in order to make our next edition.
Cool. That's a good one.
Got it right in time.
Yeah.
Now the city's coming alive.
Yep. Develop further courses or develop further education or to assess and develop and address further educational needs or something like that.
The next generation.
Yeah.
The reason why I use edition is because it's like a textbook.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't thinking like school. I was thinking, yeah.
Well, what I'll do is I'll say, after implementation, we go into evaluation. Evaluation is where we're accumulating user analytics in order to produce our next edition. Keep in mind, this is a living textbook. when you look at an online course, you're looking at a living textbook that presents itself to you. Ah.
I'm glad I was wrong on that. I think I got it. my Jedi mind tricks. Damn. I wish they'd just get them. All right, I think we're good. Yeah,
Good?
The range is open like a half hour, so
All right, excellent.
go for it.
After implementation, we enter into the evaluation phase. The evaluation phase is where we're accumulating learner analytics based on how they interact with the course that we've created. The evaluation is the analytics that we use in order to create the next edition. Think about this as a living textbook. This is an interactive living textbook that presents itself to you. And like every textbook, there's always the next edition. There is no such thing as perfect training right out of the gate. We're always striving for perfection, and being able to edit this on the fly gives us a real opportunity to always be producing the most up-to-date and current training available. After implementation, we enter into evaluation. The evaluation phase is where we're collecting user analytics, those learner analytics, how they're interacting with the course, and we're getting feedback from the users. We use that feedback in order to produce the next edition of the course. Then think of this as a living textbook, right? So it presents itself to you, it has video, it has graphics, it has audio. This is a textbook. And unlike publishing something in paper, we do have the ability to republish this if there's an error that is identified. We then republish it and we resubmit it, put it right back up into the implementation phase, re-implement it.
I hate to say error. You know, it's like
Yeah,
a word, you know what
there are no errors.
How about something like
Improvements, technical advancements.
the ability to evaluate this living course in real time enables us to update and improve constantly, something like that.
Yeah, constant improvement.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
After implementation, we enter into evaluation. Evaluation is where we're collecting the user feedback, that learner feedback. We're creating. After implementation, we enter into the evaluation phase. The evaluation phase is where we're collecting user analytics, all that learner feedback. We then take that learner feedback and we make improvements on the course. Think of this as a living textbook. It presents itself to you using professional audio, there's video, all those great interactive components. When we have technical updates, we're able to make those adjustments right on the fly, however, because it's not a paper text, right? This is a living textbook. We take those evaluations and we make improvement. I want to say, what I didn't say at the beginning was that the ADDIE model is not a linear model, it's a cycle. And what ends up happening is that you're always constantly in this cycle of evaluation, analyzing, designing, developing, re-implementing, so it doesn't end. It's always there to make adjustments as necessary for technical improvements. I just want to get one clean one out for evaluation.
Sure.
So after we exit the implementation phase, we then enter into the evaluation. Evaluation is where we are collecting learner analytics, how they're interacting with the course, looking at surveys, looking at examinations. But it's through that evaluation phase and these report analytics that we're able to produce that it really cycles back into the beginning of the ADDIE model, where you start looking at analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation all as a cycle. We're always constantly redeveloping and readjusting, deploying new additions based on learner feedback and learning in new technical updates. I'm going to do a complete rip and run from the ADDIE model.
Sure.
All right. Stormwater 1 uses the ADDIE model of instructional design to develop their courses. Develop their courses? Fucking my courses.
Develop courses.
Stormwater 1 uses the ADDIE model of instructional design to develop our courses. The ADDIE model starts with analysis, that goes into design, development, implementation, and evaluation. Think of the ADDIE model as a cycle, because where it's constantly being Stormwater One uses the ADDIE model of instructional design in order to develop our courses. Stormwater One uses the ADDIE model of instructional design to develop courses. ADDIE stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. In the analysis phase, what we're really doing is accumulating as many of those learning assets as possible. We look at what you have in your sales materials, marketing materials. We look at other trainings that have been given. We look at reference materials, maybe from an agency or your reference materials. We accumulate all of these assets. And then we go into design. We look at the design processes. What do we want the learner to get out of this training? And then we design the training in order to meet those specific learning objectives. From the design phase, we then enter into the development phase. The development phase is where we're creating this interactive course for you. After development, we then go into implementation. That's where we make the course available to the public on a learning management system, or what we call our eCampus, what other people would call their online university. From the implementation phase, we then go into evaluation. Evaluation is where we're looking for all of those learner analytics to see what kind of feedback they're providing for us. And then, like every great cycle, we then go back in and redevelop the training. We post a new edition based on what we learned from the learners, but also to make technical updates on the fly. The nice thing about this environment is that we can make adjustments when we need to. If there is a new regulation that comes out, for instance, we can make that adjustment in real time so that we're always giving the most up-to-date training for the learners.
That's great, man.
That's what we should have done 15 minutes ago.
Well, you know, you gotta get through it. I always tell everybody when they're doing these, plow through it, because once your brain will connect the dots, what happens is people they'll get halfway through, and then they're like, and then they'll start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then they'll only get this much further, and then start at the beginning. I'm like, plow all the way through, and then your brain will connect it all, and then it'll just. The second take's always the best one. You know, if you know your material, the second take's always the best one. You know, all the numbers and the odds, but that was great.
Yeah.
The one thing I was going to say is maybe a line, like I said, for the evaluation is that you said it good, sort of as you were sort of off camera, is that maybe that, you know, the ADDIE model is dynamic, ever-changing, living thing, and our ability to do real-time evaluation with the online analytics allows us to constantly update and improve. That's a great sell, like constantly, you know, real-time, you know, as things come out.
You want me to rip that?
Yeah, it should.
Want me to take it?
I think it'd be a nice ending to that ADDIE thing.
Just go, okay. All right, just start with the ADDIE model as a dynamic. All right. The ADDIE model is dynamic. It allows us to make changes to the course in real time, so we can always improve and update as necessary.
Boom, that was it.
All right.
Yeah, you can stick that in there anywhere, it's great.
All right, let's get to selling some let's move some product.
All right. Boom. All right, go for it.
All right, super. We're really excited to offer the Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series gives an opportunity to the manufacturers of Bmp proprietary devices to create training. But the training is not just used for your internal stakeholders, like onboarding your sales rep faster or your support team faster. It's a dual modality where we're actually training not only your internal stakeholders, but your external stakeholders. First, not bad, I'll plow through.
Oh, great. Need some more meat on your bones, you get cold.
I know, jeez, my nip's showing through.
Gives you energy though, the cold keeps energetic.
Yeah. Stormwater One is very happy to invite you to participate in the Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series is an online training series for your proprietary device. All right, I think I'm gonna plow through it from start to finish.
Yeah.
Ums and ahs and fucks and it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And then I'll be able to circle back like I did. All right, so the BMP Workshop Series, now I wanna be excited about this one. This one's I gotta sell this. All right, I'm gonna do a rip.
This one is really good.
Gonna rip and run right from the beginning.
Go for it.
So the BMP Workshop Series is the opportunity for BMP manufacturers to create online training. But this training is not just used for your internal stakeholders, it's also used for your external stakeholders, those engineers that you're trying to get to. Let's face it, we're putting a lot of sales reps on the road, doing a lot of windshield time to do a lunch and learn. But when they're doing these lunch and learns, that doesn't mean they're going to get through the gatekeepers to the decision makers. What this online training series gives you the ability to do is provide professional development hours, which all of these engineers need in order to maintain their professional credentials. They're all PEs and they have to submit professional development hours to their state boards in order to maintain those professional credentials. We have a plethora of
I was actually worried this morning you'd be seeing your breath when you
that's what I was wondering too.
I saw the frost on the ground. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I looked at the door, I'm like, I almost brought a top hat later. We're good?
Yep.
The BMP Workshop Series is an online training regarding your proprietary BMP. This gives manufacturers the opportunity to
Hold on one second. There you go.
Stormwater One is proud to offer you the opportunity to create online training for your proprietary BMP. We are. All right. How do I want to start, like, the BMP Workshop Series?
Maybe I'd like to introduce the Stormwater One's BMP Workshop Series. Something like that.
Okay.
Which is, you know, we can make BMP series custom tailored to your company's needs. Something like that.
Super. All right. Stormwater One is proud to.
Yeah, proud to present or proud to offer. Proud to offer. Definitely offer.
Stormwater One is proud to offer the opportunity for you, a BMP manufacturer, the opportunity to partner with us to develop online curriculum regarding your proprietary device. The BMP Workshop Series is a compilation of training that you're able to use within your internal and external stakeholders. Obviously, your internal stakeholders are going to be your sales reps, getting them on board as fast as possible, getting those marketing messages embedded into that individual who's going to be out there moving your product. It also gives an opportunity to bring your support personnel on board as fast as possible. Typically, these programs are developed exclusively for internal use only. But with this program, we have an opportunity, because of stormwater1.com's powerful network of learners and our large volume of web traffic, to also be able to offer this training free to the public so that we can gain you qualified leads. It's important to gain a qualified lead because your sales reps are now going to be able to follow up on that lead. They're not going out there blindly doing lunch and learns, doing all this windshield time to present your product information to the gatekeepers. You need to get to the decision makers, and what we do with this program, it circumvents all those gatekeepers and it delivers this training directly to the engineer who needs it the most. These engineers are looking for free professional development hours in order to maintain their PE. They have to submit these on an annual basis without any hesitation, and they're hungry for free professional development hours. This gives you an opportunity to deliver your message directly to the decision maker. Being that these courses will be housed in your own private university, you will have all those user analytics right at your fingertips. Anyone who goes through that training, you're going to have more than a qualified lead. You're going to have an educated lead. You're going to have their first name, last name, their location, and their contact information. Because think about it, we're giving them a free professional development hour, and as a occupational trade school, we need to be able to deliver to the Office of Higher Education the exact learner analytics. And those learner analytics, because it's your training that you produced and that we are managing for you in a third-party atmosphere, that is your information that you can then deliver to your sales reps. You can say that there is a Paul from Poughkeepsie, New York, has just completed this training regarding this proprietary device. Perhaps that's a great sales activity, is to go follow up and see what Paul wants. Hey, Paul, are you doing a project? How large is your project? What made you, take this training? What is your interest in that training? That sales rep can go deliver a completion package. There's any number of things that we can do using this information. All right, it's not bad, getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Not really, I'm cooling down. Stormwater One is happy to invite you to participate in the Bmp Workshop Series. We would like to develop training regarding your proprietary Bmp for use on, it's not bad though, it's good.
The beginning's perfect.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Andrew Demers and I'm the president of Stormwater One. I'm reaching out to you today on this video to invite you to participate in the Stormwater One's new Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series is an opportunity for you, the manufacturer of a proprietary Bmp, to create training regarding your specific product. This product information, this course can be used for both your internal and external stakeholders. Obviously, your internal folks are those sales and support guys that you are trying to onboard as soon as possible. Externally, we're going to be able to house and offer this training for free on stormwater1.com, as well as your website or your... With regard to your external stakeholders, you're going to be able to offer this training for free to those engineers who are looking to fulfill their professional development hours. Every PE is required to submit professional development hours to their state agency, to their board. From an external stakeholder standpoint, we're looking at PEs. Those are your decision makers that you are trying to get your sales reps out in front of. Typically, these individuals are accessed through lunch and learns or just mailers. The interesting thing about PEs, oh, fucking, they know this. It's like, say it in fewer words. Freeze my tits off.
I like what you said, like, all these guys need their hours.
Yeah.
And the second they take one of your free courses, you have an instant, real lead to sell your product. Like, it's like, ooh, it's instant. Like, you know who it is, where they live, the home yard, where they work. I'm gonna have to change the battery on this pretty quick.
You want to do it now?
No, go.
Okay. Things falling from the ceiling. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of Stormwater One. I would like to invite you, the manufacturer of a proprietary Bmp, to take part in Stormwater One's new Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series is an opportunity for you to create an online course regarding your product. Think about maybe offering a trilogy of training. Maybe there's 3 components, right? We want to know how to spec it, how to install it, and how to maintain it. We want to create training to support that entire life cycle of that product. We are excited to invite you to take part in this Bmp Workshop Series because this is an opportunity for you to create training that supports both your internal and external stakeholders. Your internal stakeholders are those sales reps and support reps that you're trying to onboard as quickly as possible. But your external stakeholders are those potential clients that you have. Typically, we send people out to do a lunch and learn, but let's face it, they get stuck with presenting to those gatekeepers. We want to get to the decision makers. This product, because it is alive and it's living and breathing, this product, because it resides on the web, gets directly to those engineers who are going to spec that product. When someone takes this training that we're going to create together, you're going to instantly have that qualified lead for your sales rep to follow up on. Think about this. Once they complete that training, why wouldn't your sales rep go and present them with a completion package? I don't even know if we need to get that far into it.
I don't think so. I want you to mention they all need to get their hours, and this is a great way for them to get their hours and get introduced to your product.
Yep.
And get you a lead, with name, number, organization.
The Bmp Workshop Series by creating training about your proprietary product, we are going to be able to support both your internal and external stakeholders. Obviously, your internal stakeholders are those sales and support reps. We want to get them up on board as fast as possible, making sure that they have the right marketing message to deliver to those engineers. The engineers, your external stakeholders, are those individuals who need and are looking for free professional development hours. When you partner with Stormwater One as an occupational trade school, you have a third-party oversight of administering a free professional development hour. The second that engineer takes that course or enrolls for that course, you are automatically going to be fed a qualified lead. You're going to know that one individual in this area of the country is looking to learn more about your product or your solution. Why would they want to do that? Because they most likely have a project that's coming on board and they're going to need to know how to spec it. When you look at this compilation of training, we're looking at possibly a trilogy of training. We're looking at how to spec it, size it, according to the regulations that engineer is abiding to, where his project is going to be. We're looking at a training series that's going to have maybe a trilogy of training. We're looking at how to spec it, how to install it, and how to maintain it. This engineer, once he or she registers for this course, is going to learn about your product and your company specifically. But they're also going to have the confidence to forge a relationship with you because you had the common sense or the decency. They're going to forge. This program gives you a direct link to this engineer and it forges a bond of trust. You have told them that you are going to support this product from start to finish, the entire product life cycle. You're going to teach them how to spec it, how to maintain it, how to install it. This gives you an opportunity to forge a tight trust. Give it to me, give it to me.
This gives you an opportunity to forge a relationship with a potential customer.
Yeah.
By teaching them free of charge how to spec it, how to install it, and how to maintain it for its entire life cycle.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they want to hear from you?
Yeah. It's through this training that you're going to be able to establish an immediate trusting bond with this client, this potential client. Now,
how about an immediate interest?
Form an immediate interest
in your product with this potential client.
I want to say like a trust. I want to say it's a relationship. I want to say it's tangible. I want to say it's like.
All right. How about with this training, you start.
You initiate.
A great relationship with this client.
This is the way you want to start a relationship with a client, by letting them know that you support your product fully. Ooh. Through this program, what you're really doing is Through this program, what you are doing is you are immediately establishing a bond of trust with this client. You're telling them that you are going to support their endeavors. With a program such as this, you are identifying right up in the beginning that you are a trustworthy company. You are telling them very specifically how to spec this product, how to install it, and how to maintain it. You are supporting this product fully through its entire product life cycle.
This is the beginning. It's weird because I feel like if when you say trust, it infers that not everybody's trustworthy.
They're not.
Just like you don't.
So go off trust. Get to something else.
Yeah, well, like I said, this program offers you the opportunity to begin a relationship with a new client. By teaching them free of charge how to spec, install, and maintain your product through its entirety of its life cycle.
Yeah. By leveraging this program, you are going to make an immediate relationship. You're establishing a relationship. By offering a free PDH to someone who needs it the most, to the PE. All right. Through this program, you are going to establish an immediate relationship. By leveraging this program in your marketing mix, you are going to, I want to say this.
That was great.
By leveraging this program within your current sales and marketing mix, you are going to be able to solidify an established relationship with an individual who is.
Let me take a minute because I gotta take the battery.
All right, go ahead.
Good to go.
Yeah. The best part of this program is that it integrates directly into your current marketing and sales mix. Think about it. This is a digital. The best part about this program is that it integrates directly into your current marketing and sales mix. This is a digital product that is easy to distribute through any of your social channels. You can put it in your print materials. You're able to give it directly to a sales rep as a leave behind. You can use it as conferences. All that engineer needs to do, and they're motivated, they want this PDH, right? So they look at this leave behind. They say, yes, I would like to learn more about this. They go on to your website, my website. They enter this enrollment code, which can be sent by email, print, and they access the training right away. Best of all, you're going to get that lead. This is someone that may have found this brochure at a conference, and now that you know that this is an individual who's interested in your solution, it immediately gives a great sales activity. You think about your sales rep who's been driving all over the country, doing all that windshield time. This gives them the direct deliverable to go directly to that engineer and then say, hey, I notice you've taken this training. I want to congratulate you. I want to give you this completion package. And I also would like to know, do you have any other questions for us? We're here to answer your questions. We are here to provide this solution from start to finish. Not bad. It's getting there.
That was great. And before we're done, I want to make sure I grab a couple of stills of you.
Okay.
You put on
The nice thing about this product is that it integrates directly with your current sales and marketing mix. It's 100% measurable. We know who's coming into the training, when they were in there, and where they are. In order for them to get a professional development hour, the free professional development hour that your company has sponsored, they have to put their first name, last name, and contact information for us as an occupational trade school to be able to deliver them a free PDH. The nice thing is that you automatically get these user analytics. you can let them know right away that you've received their enrollment, you've seen that they've completed a program, and you would like to go out and follow up with them. What kind of projects are you doing? Are you speccing anything right now? Do you need any further assistance? I noticed that you were really focused on the installation training. Are you a contractor that has been tasked with installing this device? These are all great user analytics, but it's much more efficient to deploy a sales rep to a qualified lead. They're more than qualified, they're educated, and they know about your product, and they're interested in your solution. It's much easier to support that client from start to finish, and it really demonstrates your company is concerned about your product from start to finish, the entire product life cycle. It really establishes a trust between you and that engineer.
It felt right there. The word trust felt right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was something about, maybe it was the word trustworthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
like a car salesman. You're like, well, I know you can trust this guy.
You can trust me. We come from the same country.
Oh, she's a runner.
I've been duped enough times to know what you're talking about.
All I can think of is that scene in Roadhouse where he goes to buy the car and the guy eating the sandwich is like, she's a runner. He's like, I'll take it. Don't. Do you want to close that or?
Yep, I'm gonna do a couple more runs that I want to get in there.
Gotcha.
All right, let's talk about developing your training. All right, so let's talk about the process of developing your training. First and foremost, you as an organization, because you've been selling and marketing this proprietary device for quite some time now, you have all the assets we need in order to create a very dynamic, interactive. Okay, so let's talk about creating this training. What's that process like? The process is okay, so let's talk about creating your training. So in order to develop your training regarding your proprietary device, we're going to leverage all of your current sales and marketing assets. You may have video or three-dimensional graphics. We're going to be able to grab all of those sales presentations from you. We're going to be able to create the messaging and all of that script based on everything that you already have on your website. You already have this training created. We just need to develop it now. And in order to develop this, we use our ADDIE model of instructional design.
Cool. You got the whole Addy thing, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't as enthused when I said ADDIE the first time, right? I'll do another rip on ADDIE in this like super dynamic, like we're selling shit now.
Cool.
The ADDIE model of instructional design starts with the ADDIE model of instructional design stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. We are going to take all of your sales and marketing assets and we're going to analyze them. And we're going to look at everything that we have and we're going to put them all together. And then we're going to design your training specifically to the objectives that we want. We want them, as a learning objective, to be able to describe the features and benefits of your product and so on. We're then going to develop it based on what we decided in the design process, and then we're going to implement it. We're going to set it up in your own private university that's branded for you, that has a unique URL. And then we're going to evaluate anyone that goes through that. We're going to get that user feedback, and we're going to get those analysis, analytics, and then we are going to make changes based on your technical updates as they come in. If you have new testing data, we can change that out right away. This is a dynamic living product that we are here to fully support. All right. So all of this, so I want to talk about a university, so their entire university.
Your shirt, there's a little lump right by your left hand. There you go. Just helps with the shadow. There you go.
Does it look like it's back to normal?
Yep.
All right. So once we have all of your training created, we're going to house it in your own branded university. But this university is going to be an extension of Stormwater One, and it's going to be fully supported through our support staff. When your administrator of your university needs to create enrollment codes, you can call us, and we're here on demand in order to support you fully. Your branded university will give you all of those user analytics and all those great sales leads to be able to distribute on a daily basis to your reps who are servicing that area on demand. All right, I think I'll do a rip and run from the beginning to the end. All right, super. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of Stormwater One. I would like to invite you, the manufacturer of a proprietary BMP, to take part in Stormwater One's new Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series is an online training regarding your product. And this online training can be used for both your internal and external stakeholders. Your internal stakeholders obviously are those sales and support folks that you're trying to get up and running right away. The external stakeholders are those possible potential clients that you're trying to gain access to. Stormwater One has a large, over 10,000 active learners currently that are dying for and looking for PDHs. Those external stakeholders you're trying to get to are those decision makers, those engineers who are looking to spec your product. They're looking for solutions for their clients. And not bad, it's getting there. Just not going to oversell it. Just got to make them, tease them into like, yeah, I want to learn more about that. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. I want to invite you, the manufacturer of a proprietary BMP, to take part in what we are calling our Bmp Workshop Series. The Bmp Workshop Series is a free training for engineers. Hold on, I'm like...
What? Free training? Like, do people usually charge to train on their products or anything like that? I don't know.
No, they're out there giving, like, paying for lunches and giving bagels away to get access to, like, administrators instead of engineers.
No, that's the thing. You know, there's no benefit. Free bagel's great, but
you're not getting to the decision maker.
There's no benefit for that person, but that free hour is a huge benefit, right?
Huge benefit. Yep. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. I would like to invite you, the manufacturer of a BMP,
You got the beginning. The last beginning was awesome. If you want to pick it up after that, I think.
Okay, from the Bmp Workshop Series?
Yeah.
All right. The Bmp Workshop Series is a compilation of, The Stormwater One Bmp Workshop Series is offering professional development hours to engineers who require the PDHs. We know that the majority of our learners come in through our website looking for free training. The bulk of them are entering our website through free training. Let's see. The Bmp Workshop Series is a free training for engineers looking to fulfill their professional development hour requirements. The Bmp Workshop Series leverages your, I don't know, fuck.
Yeah, it was
I wonder if we have everything we need.
by providing training on your specific product and offering a huge benefit to the learner, a free professional hour, or whatever the right term is.
Mm-hmm. The unique thing about the Bmp Workshop Series is that it's offering professional engineers a professional development hour, which is required by their board, licensing board, I don't even know.
How about just offering them one of their free required professional development hours? Offering them a professional development hour for free and introducing them to your product.
Yeah. The Stormwater One Bmp Workshop Series offers engineers the ability to obtain a free PDH by taking a course on your proprietary product. They're going to learn how to spec it, install it, and maintain it, and then we will deliver to them a professional development hour in a certificate-based program, something like that. it is important. They, when I was pitching this, these manufacturers forget about this professional development hour.
Yeah. But that, like I said, that's the key thing. That's what's going to draw them to Triangle. That's what's going to draw them.
Yeah.
That's the bait on the hook right there.
Yeah. The Bmp Workshop Series is a compilation of free training courses. I'm like freezing. Freezing. The Bmp Workshop Series is a compilation of free trainings for engineers that offer them a free PDH. Engineers required by their professional board, I don't know what it is, I don't even fucking know, I just stick with fucking PDH.
Yeah.
Stick with PDH. All right.
Maybe start with that. Say, is it civil engineers?
Civil engineers.
All civil engineers are required to get a certain number of PDHs every year. You are offering the chance to get one for free as well as learn about your product.
Yeah.
With the Stormwater One development
Yeah.
or BMP series.
Do I pitch our web traffic and our learners? Our learners, the majority of our learners are engineers, professional engineers. We have a large free training. We can move some free training.
Yeah.
Go ahead, we can. The unique thing about this program is that it's offering the professional engineer. Okay. The Bmp Workshop Series offers an engineer a free professional development hour while they're learning about your product or service. Not really service.
That was it, right there. While learning about your product. We can
Yep.
do it in chunks. Like I said, I can,
Okay.
so I can go back and forth between the
Okay.
two.
The unique thing about this, right? Do we want to say unique?
Yeah.
Yeah. The unique opportunity that the Bmp Workshop Series provides to you is that we are offering the engineer a free PDH based on your product.
I think you got too wordy. The way you said it before was perfect, except at the end you went, it was great.
All right, what did I say?
You said the great thing about the Stormwater One BMP
Workshop Series.
Workshop Series is that it gives engineers a free
PDH.
while learning about your product, and then boom, right there.
The great thing about the Bmp Workshop Series is that it's delivering a free PDH to engineers who are learning about. Okay.
All while learning about your unique product.
The great thing about the Bmp Workshop Series is that it's delivering a free PDH to a professional engineer while learning about your product.
Boom. That's it.
All right. We have enough on the ADDIE model. We have enough on the marketing mix. Fits in with your marketing mix.
So are you pitching to folks that you want to make their
Yeah.
training materials that
Yeah.
are in there, or that they provide you with their training materials and you host it?
Either way.
So maybe that could be it. So whether you need educational materials produced to highlight the great benefits of your product, or you have, or whether we host
Yeah.
what you already have, either way, the professional series is going to get traffic,
Yeah.
solid leads.
This entire program is housed in Stormwater One Strategic Operating System. Not only do we develop our courses and place them onto our learning management system, which will be a branded university for your proprietary BMP, but we can also house any materials you currently have. We can create a library. If you have videos, we can also use those videos within the training or as standalone units. If you already have training already developed, that's great. We can house it there as well. It's a very flexible system. It integrates seamlessly with your current marketing and sales mix, and it's ready to deploy within 4 weeks.
And I think now it's time to highlight your high traffic. We
All
have
right.
a high volume of internet of traffic, and most of it is engineers, your target market.
Yeah. When you look at stormwater1.com and why you would choose us to be your partner in this, you have to look at our website. Stormwater1.com receives over 50,000 brand new visitors every year. We have a compilation, so let's see, we had over 100,000, okay. By partnering with us, you're partnering with our website, stormwater1.com. We received over 100,000 visitors last year to our website, which are all your core demographic. We're looking at state agencies, we're looking at professional engineers, we're looking at environmental engineers, and so on. It's stormwater1.com. If they're on our website, they're obviously concerned about stormwater and water quality. They are your demographic, and we can reach them exclusively for you by giving them a free PDH, which they desire so much. All right. Stormwater One has 10,000 active learners today. We have over 100,000 new visitors on our website a year. We are amongst the top ranked in Google, and we are very topical when you're Google searching anything regarding stormwater. We are coming up there right with all the agencies. Stormwater One is reaching your exact demographic, and we are here to support this entire turnkey system from start to finish. Call us today and learn more about the strategic operating system and how you can leverage it within your own sales and marketing mix to get your product out there in front of those engineers who are going to be speccing it. Let's get this done today.
That sounds like you said it before. That was good. Is calling you the best way, or is it internet, or is it, let's see, maybe say contact instead of call?
This will be on our landing page.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You know, so I can. You think we're going to have enough there?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure how much you have.
Yeah. All right, so this is.
I'm going to cut that for you.
All right.
All right, go for it.
Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm president of Stormwater One. I would like to invite you to consider. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. I would like to invite you to become a partner of one of our Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I would like to invite you. Wait, hold on.
Plow through.
Hello, my name is Andrew Demers. I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. Today, I would like to invite you to take part in our Wholesale Partnership group. Wholesale Partner Opportunity. See, I never solidified a name for it.
Wow.
Wholesale Partnership is one of our wholesale partners. I'd like to invite you to consider becoming one of our wholesale partners. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. The reason why I'm reaching out to you today is I want to invite you to consider becoming one of our wholesale partners. Our wholesale partnership is really unique. What we do is we create a branded learning management system, or what we call your own private branded university, that you can deploy training, leverage our course catalog in order to submit that. The course catalog is, you can leverage our course catalogs for your training needs. Obviously, as Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. The reason why I'm reaching out to you today is because I would like to invite you to consider becoming one of our wholesale partners. Our wholesale partnership program is a unique opportunity for you to leverage all of our course catalogs to offer to your clientele or membership. Many large firms, and then I have to do like a large firm and then your organization, like I'll do two of them. One will split down one way, and one will. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. And I would like to personally invite you to take part in our wholesale partnership program. What we're doing is we're now offering you, an organization, a nonprofit organization, the ability to wholesale our training. What we do is we create the opportunity for you to have a branded university so you can distribute enrollment codes to your membership personnel. How's it look?
Good.
All right.
Grab
Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. I would like to personally invite you to take part in our partnership program. I would like to personally invite you to take part in our Wholesale Partnership program. The Wholesale Partnership program is a unique opportunity for you to leverage our entire course catalog in order to disseminate training to your membership. Obviously, training is a very integral part of your organization, and this partnership allows you to leverage all of our course already created online online program. All right, I'm going to specifically talk to an engineering firm right now. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com is now offering you a large industrial, no, we don't want to. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com is pleased to announce the inception of our Wholesale Partnership program. No. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. I would like to invite you and your organization to take part in our Wholesale Partnership program. Our Wholesale Partnership program offers you the ability to wholesale purchase our training, our entire training catalog, in order to leverage for your training needs, for your client training needs. Remember? You sniffle on. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you and your organization to take part in our Wholesale Partnership program. Stormwater One is now offering you the ability to wholesale our courses, our entire course catalog. We have a compilation of Hello, my name is Andrew Demers, and I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you and your organization to take part in our Wholesale Partnership program. The Wholesale Partnership program is a unique opportunity for your organization to leverage our courses within your training activities. So whether your membership is looking for very low cost training, or whether your membership is looking to access low cost training, or you would like to be able to distribute free training to your membership, this is a perfect opportunity for you to leverage our entire catalog for that initiative. This is a unique opportunity for your organization to be able to provide additional training options. Obviously, you're helping your clients stay in compliance with the Clean Water Act. This is a unique opportunity for your organization to be able to distribute another training option to your clientele. When you're providing your annual training, there's always some times where there's just tripped on my dick. This unique program gives you the ability to provide additional training options to your clientele. When you're looking to fulfill your annual training requirements, and you're doing your face-to-face training, and only 4 of the 20 people who need to be in the room are in the room, this gives you another opportunity to circle back and capture those individuals. This is also a great opportunity for your organization to create training based on your specific needs. When you take part in this wholesale partnership, you also have complete access to our instructional design team. Our instructional design team is right there to create your specific courses to fulfill your specific needs. let us know by calling us today at 877-257-9777, or just reach out ademers@stormwater1.com. I'll make sure that we get you serviced right away.
Just do the ending again.
Okay.
Give us a call.
Give us a call at 877-25-SWIP. That's 877-257-9777. Or you can look us up at info@stormwater1.com, or just go to our webpage, stormwater1.com.
Good.
Um,
I got 7 minutes left on this battery, then I'm gonna have to run back to the thing.
all right, super. Let me do another wholesale partnership. We already got the intro. Hi, my name is Andrew Demers, President of Stormwater One. I'd like to invite you to take part in our wholesale partnership program. The wholesale partnership program is a unique opportunity.
That's pretty loud, sorry.
No worries. You pick up on them, I don't.
It's weird. You have this nice serene setting, and then you hear, or you hear beep, beep, beep. You know, the general rule is if you hear it, you need to see it
Right.
on TV. Otherwise, you're like, I don't know how many times we found some trees by the side of the road. It looks like we're in the middle of the forest, and you hear some semi-trucks going by, and you're like, what the? Almost. I think we're good.
All right, this is for nonprofits. We'd like to invite you and your nonprofit organization to take part in our whole shit.
Our whole shit.
We would like to invite you and your nonprofit organization to take part in our wholesale partnership program. The wholesale partnership program gives you a unique opportunity to purchase enrollments into any of our online catalog. The wholesale partnership program is a unique opportunity for your nonprofit organization to purchase enrollments in our online courses at a significantly reduced price. By purchasing training at a significantly reduced price, you are then able to pass on this very important training free of charge or at a minimum upcharge in order to make your costs back.
I feel like you get cold.
What's that?
Your lips are a little like,
E-I-O-U.
brown cow has speckled spots. Oop. It's gonna cut any second.
Okay.
Go for it.
We would like to invite your nonprofit organization to take part in our wholesale partnership program. This wholesale partnership program gives you the ability to buy access to our entire online training catalog at a significantly reduced price. This obviously can have significant benefit to your membership by you being able to pass it on to them for free, or by being able to upcharge them as you see appropriate for your needs. The program, in order to deploy the program, we would create a branded university for your organization where they can access the training through enrollment codes. There are many different ways to access that, actually. We have multiple solutions in order to deliver this training to your clientele or membership. We can either create a branded university for
Probably no gunshots yet.
yeah, right. Oops, just lost light.
Oh, did we? All right, all are back.
The wholesale partnership program gives you a unique opportunity to purchase bulk enrollments from our entire course catalog of online training in order to leverage throughout your membership or clientele. It's a unique opportunity for you to create either an online, it's a unique opportunity for you to be able to offer online courses specific to stormwater management. Furthermore, if you have specific training that you need to have created, you have access to our entire instructional design team. Our entire instructional design team will be at your service in order to create the training that you have specific to your needs. All right, we're going to go on to BMP directory.
Okay, all right, you know what, give me a clap. Go for it.
Okay. We would like to welcome you to the BMP Hello, we'd like to invite you to take part in our BMP services and products and services directory. We would like to invite you to take part.
How about Stormwater One would like to invite you?
All right.
This is a separate piece, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Andrew Demers. I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com would like to provide you with the opportunity to list your product or service company within our BMP directory. The BMP directory is a state-specific directory. It comes in 4 different listings. You can either have a free listing, a basic plus, or a premium listing. Inquire today so we can learn more about your company and see if it makes fit for you to advertise on our website. Our website has a very high volume of traffic. It's obviously very topical for stormwater. We're hoping that we attract your exact demographic that you're looking for, and if it makes sense for you, then it makes sense for us. We are just trying to provide people with access to the right companies at the right time. Inquire today by calling us at 877-25-SWIP, which is 877-257-9777, or just reach out to support or info@stormwaterone.com.
One more time. You get a little, I can see you were searching a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Go for it.
Hello, my name is Andrew Demers. I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com, and I would like to invite you to advertise your training. Excuse me. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers. I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com, and I would like to invite you to participate in our BMP training. No, it's our services, products, and services directory. All right. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers.com. Here we go. Hello, my name is Andrew Demers. I'm the president of StormwaterOne.com. StormwaterOne.com would like you to...
Pick it up right there. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to be part of.
StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to take part in our BMP products and services. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to take part in our products and services directory. The products and service directory is a state-specific listing regarding your company. They come in 4 fashions. It's either a basic for free, premium. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to take part in our BMP training products and service directory. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to list your company in our BMP products and services directory. Our site has a very high volume of traffic, and they are all looking for solutions. We would just like to put that person in front of you.
So pick it up right there. Our StormwaterOne.com has over 100,000 new hits every year, and these are engineers, the people you're trying to reach.
StormwaterOne.com has a very high traffic site with over 100,000 new visitors per year. These new visitors are coming from state agencies. StormwaterOne.com would like to invite you to list your company on our products and services directory. The products and services directory is a state-specific directory that attracts people from your specific region to evaluate your product or service. We have a very high volume, over 100,000 new visitors per year to our website looking for solutions that you offer. And we would like to marry that relationship between you and them by offering you a listing on StormwaterOne.com.
You want to talk about the tiers?
Yeah. So this program has 4 tiers. There's a free basic listing. No. This program has 4 tiers to choose from: a free listing, a basic listing, basic plus, and also premium. The premium is very interesting because it has, I don't really want to describe what it's
Yeah.
in there.
Okay. I think you're good right there.
All right.
You're getting a little schwitzy in the pits.
Yeah. All right. I think I should tell them what our training is like. When you look at like just for like a demo, product demo.
Sure.
Stormwater1.com has been distributing online training for over a decade now. We create it all in-house, and we provide 3 levels of training, from awareness level to level 1, which is your basic introductory level, to a professional credentialing, which we consider level 2. We offer state-specific solutions and are working with a number of states right now to develop specific credentialing programs that outline their needs. Let's see. Stormwater1.com has been delivering online curriculum now for over a decade. I want to talk about hello, and thank you for considering Stormwater1.com for your training needs. We have been developing and delivering stormwater management training for over a decade now, and we are very proud that you, for over a decade now. I think that was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Stormwater1.com would like to thank you for your, hello, and thank you for considering Stormwater1.com for your training needs. We have been developing and delivering stormwater management training for over a decade now. When you go into our programs and you start looking at selecting a program, you're going to notice that there are 3 levels to choose from. There's an awareness level, a level 1, which is entry level, as well as a professional credentialing all the way up to level 2. Our courses are set up so that you will take an exam after you. Our online courses are presented. Our interactive online courses are presented in a linear fashion. What you'll find is when you take your course, you're going to take a course, and then it unlocks the exam. Once you pass that exam, you're able to go into your next course, next exam, and so on and so forth. The way the exams are set up in most of our programs is that there are 25 questions that you have an hour to answer. If you do not pass the exam, it will regenerate a new randomized exam for you. You have unlimited attempts until you pass the exam. In order to complete the course, you have to view all of the instructional material, and then it will unlock the exam. Once you get into the exam, you'll notice that there are 25 questions. You have 1 hour to complete them. If you do not pass an exam on your first attempt with a 75% or greater, it will regenerate a new randomized exam. That will continue to happen until you are able to pass the exam. At the successful completion of exam, it'll unlock your next course, or you continue through your training in a linear fashion. Our programs stack on top of each other on top. At the completion of your training series or your course, you're going to be able to print out a certificate at that point. We will also send you a completion package if applicable to the program that you chose. That completion package will have an embossed certificate, a wallet card, a congratulations letter, and also a hard hat decal. The majority of our programs are, the majority of our certificate programs are valid for 2 years. As an occupational trade school, we are required to, as an occupational trade school, we are required to, no, we are required to, as a private occupational trade school, our programs are designed to require a refresher every 2 years. This may alter depending on whether we are working with your states. We are working with some other states that require refreshers at different intervals. But that will be all outlined on that state-specific page within that training.
How short of ranges, like our refreshers are all designed to meet your specific state's parameters or guidelines?
Yeah. At the completion of our courses, your certificate will be valued. At the completion of the course, your certificate will be valid. At the completion of the course, your certificate will be valid for a period of time, whether that'll be 1 year to 3 years. It is designed. At the completion of the course, you're going to be able to print out your certificate. The certificates usually range. At the completion of the course, you'll be able to print out your certificate on demand. That'll also put a training record in your student dashboard. I didn't talk about the student dashboard at all. At the completion of the program, you will be able to print out your certificate on demand. You will notice that most of our courses are valid for 1 year or up to 3 years. It really depends on the different state agencies we're working with, or it's based on the design of the program that.
I think you can enter it there. Based on your state's requirements or the design of the program.
Mm-hmm. At the completion of your course, you're going to be able to print out the certificate right there on demand. You'll notice that certificates are valued. At the completion of the program, you're going to be able to print it. I can't believe I'm like tripping over this right now. All right. At the completion of your program, you're going to be able to print out your certificate right there on demand. You will notice that certificates are valid for 1 to 3 years, and it depends on the design of the program.
I don't know, like I said, I don't know what it is. So.
No problem. Many of our programs also include a completion package. In the completion package, you will have an embossed certificate, a signed congratulations letter, a wallet card, as well as a hard hat decal. You're able to access this training on demand for as long as your certificate is valid for. To take a refresher training, you will be, in order to qualify for a refresher, okay. At the end of the 1 to 3 year period, you will be able to take a refresher course. A refresher course, you will only have After your certificate expires, you will be able to re-access a refresher courses. Most of the refresher courses that we offer are a little more truncated. No.
How about your customized refresher course? Very specific.
At the completion, no. At the end of your certificate portion, at the end of your certificate period, you will be able to take a refresher program in order to validate your credentials again. Anyone who does not take I don't want to take that even changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about refresher courses will be offered as necessary to maintain your credentials?
At the completion of your certificate period, you will be offered a refresher training in order to re-credential. Okay. At the completion of your certificate period, no. When your certificate expires, you will be offered a refresher training in order to reinstate that credential. That's not bad. At the completion of your certificate period, when your certificate expires, you will be offered a refresher.
Is it offered before it's expired or after?
It's a little bit offered.
Yeah, like if it expires in June, do you get the
Yeah.
notice in May?
Yeah, that's a good point. Prior to the expiration of your certificate, you will receive notification from our team to let you know that your certificate period is coming due. If you have trained with us in the past, you will be offered a refresher program. The only people who can gain access to the refresher program, however, are people who have credentialed with us in the past. It's not exactly true.
You'll be able to take a refresher course to maintain your credentials.
Yeah, yeah. Prior to your certificate expiration, we will notify you that your certificate is about to expire. We will then send out a link to your, let's see. You're right about not being, very detailed about the process and over-promising, because all these different things, all these courses are designed differently, we just need to tell them at the, prior to your certificate expiring, we're going to notify you, we'll notify you, don't worry about, so like.
Offer you a refresher to maintain your credentials.
Yep. Prior to your certificate expire, okay. Prior to your certificate expiring, we will send out communication to you to notify you that it is program credentials are valid for 1 to 3 years, depending on the design of the program. However, prior to your certificate expiration, we will notify you in advance so that you can refresh your credential.
And offer you a refresher course to maintain your credentials?
Yeah. Where do I want to pick it up from?
Right there. Prior to your certificate expiring, we'll send you a notification that you have a refresher course available to maintain your credentials.
Okay. Prior to your certificate expiring, we will communicate with you to offer you a refresher training in order to maintain your credential.
Boom.
All right.
Do you want to end that segment in any way, or is there more for that little segment?
Yeah, those are just bonus stuff that I'm like, how do we put them to?
Unfortunately, we got to get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we want to do?
I don't know. I don't know what you had.
All right.
But they're going to be filming in that training course.
Oh, so they want to start. They're waiting for us.
They're going to be doing live fire in there. So.
All right. Let's get out.
That thing go through.